video here. We'll go have some fun. Now, Stacy, if you can say your first and last name for the camera.
Stacy Jane.
All right, I got Stacy Jane here. 13 laps in the McLaren 570S. Now, Stacy, as you know, coming out here plenty of times, if you've done like anything over 10 laps, we break it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So since we got 13, we'll do 6 and 7.
Okay.
So we'll do 6, 2 cooldowns, 7, 2 cooldowns.
Okay.
You already know how this car feels. Now, every time you get out there on track, obviously it might feel a little bit different. So just take your time, learn the car, learn the basics all over again. We'll see what you're doing on progression of speed, progression of your line, see what I can do to help tweak you out just a little bit more here and there. We'll go have some fun with it. You already know about the markers, indication with the cones and everything like that. Just don't focus on them. See what's next and much beyond into succession at that time, okay?
Okay.
All right. You feel good?
Yeah, I feel great.
All right. I have the mirrors adjusted. You know the drill. I'll put hand on wheel. All right. So I'll have you put it in first gear there. Everything's in manual mode. Do you prefer that? Manual option?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Let's have you ease us forward. And the parking brake will release. Fold up and around. Now, as you complete the U-turn, I'm going to have you test out your brake pressure. Give it a shot. So you kind of get used to that feeling of when it engages.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Looks like we should be clear to our left. We are clear. Let's have you ease us up to your right just a touch. We'll make sure if anyone's coming around here to your right just a bit more. Hold on here. Alright, looks like we'll be... Yeah! They're going faster than I thought. They look slow from afar, like that Audi is. So we'll let a few guys go by here. I want to see. I want to get some good clean air. It looks like after the Audi we have tons of clean air. They're just going into turn 2 now.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I want to get a good gap. So obviously no one's going to catch up to us. But at the same time, we'll just have to do a lot of passing here. We'll wait a few seconds. All right, I see headlights. Let's have you ease us forward. Let's have you cross over that white-blue line and then stay near it. Up to second. 1 more. Now, as you know, straight across for that turning point. But as you get to this point, look for your apex. Push with your left hand. Make that car turn. As your apex, start using your track. Look at the end of the straightaway. See what it's got. Harder, downshift. Now in. Get to that apex. Now eyes up. Now squeeze in. Use your track. I'll have you downshift again next time. Braking. Test it out again. Down 1 time. Turn on in now. Get to that apex. Eyes up. Start easing in. Good. Braking. Find that line. Close in. Now into throttle pedal, use some track, carry that speed, now go, throttle pedal. Stay line, look first, get to that apex now. Light touching your throttle, a little bit more now, a little bit more. Good, nice apex, bring it on back. Turn in now, a little bit earlier. That way you'll have a little bit straighter line once we get up to speed again after this R8.
Okay.
Now in for your apex, a little bit throttle, a little bit more. A little bit more. Go for it. Passing right.
Sorry.
All good. No, no, no. You're fine. Up again. Braking hard. Downshift. Down again. Look. Release. Light throttle now. Keep your speed. Keep that apex. Now go for it. Use your track. Open up that steering. All the way. Good, good, good. Shift. On the brakes. Down 1. Turn in now. A little bit earlier. That way you'll get straighter line through. Go. Clipping that apex, excellent. Gentle pressure, turn with that brake, look left, and the straightaway. Go for it, throttle down. Keep on it, keep on it. Brakes. Good, look through to get to that apex. Tighter. Keep turning, keep turning. Now you're good to go. Bring it on, back on over. Brakes. Turn and go now, throttle, go. Keep on it, keep on it, keep on it. Brakes. Now in for the apex, get to that line. Keep turned. Good to go. Back to it. Full on. Go for it. Perfect on the hands. Hard brake. Down. Down. Good. Keep that that apex. Now into throttle at your apex. Go, go, go. Bring it on. Keep on it, keep on it, keep on it. Shift. Brakes down. Turn down, remember, closer. Eyes up at the hill. Into throttle. Go. Push with your right hand. Make that car turn. Get to that line. Good to go. Throttle pedal. Go. Excellent. Now push with your left hand. Make that car turn. Into throttle pedal as your apex. Good to go. Bring it on. Brakes. Turn down. Throttle. Go. Brakes. Turn on in. Push. Get to that apex. Now open up the radius all the way wide. Excellent. One more. Release. Slide throttle. Get to that apex. Good to go now. Go, 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 go. All the way. Down. Now in. Get to that line. Keep turning. Keep turning. Good to go. Throttle. Perfect apex. Close in. Nice line. Light a bit throttle. Use your truck. Open up that radius. You're going to feel those turbos kick in as soon as you start straightening out that wheel. That's the point of going out wider, getting that extra traction down to the ground, getting that extra little feel. Turn and go now, throttle. Brakes. In with brake. Now release. Get to that apex. Good to go now. All the way down. Use your truck. No one even close. All you. Down. Release.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. It happens. Go for it. Throttle down. Keep on it. 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 Shift. Brakes. Down. Shift. Turn down. Keep turning. Keep turning in. Throttle pedal. Go for it. Gentle brake. Now in. Close. Close. Good to go. Throttle pedal. Go for it. Open up steering. It'll go. Brakes. Look. Keep looking at the apex. Now eyes up, you'll see the freeway. Back into it. All the way down. Turn and go. Throttle. Brakes. Turn with brake. Now release. Squeeze on. Go all the way down. Open up that radius. Straighten it out. That way you get all that speed down. Hard pressure. Down. Down again. Good. A little bit early, add a little bit more steering. Now into it. Go for it. Brakes. Downshift. Now in. Get to that line. Eyes up. Look where that Gallardo is. Throttle. Perfect apex. Perfect line. Get a little bit closer. Keep turning. Now use your truck. All the way. Go, 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 go. Passing inside. So cautious out just to the outside of us. Slide throttle now. Good. Stacy, you are clear. Good to go. Bring it on. Brakes. Turn and go. Throttle. Brakes. Turn with that brake. Now release. Good to go. Throttle. Now use your truck. That was a good line out of that, considering what just happened. That pass there. Hard brake down. Down again. Number up high. Release. Tighter, tighter. Now you're good. Open up that radius. Shift. Brakes. Downshift. Now in. Keep turning, keep turning. Good to go. Push that wheel a little bit early, add more steering. Now you're good. Go, throttle pedal. Stay wide. Look. Get in close, closer. Now you're good. Open up that radius. Bring it on. Good. Brakes. Throttle. Braking. Relax. That's our first half there, Stace. I'll have you upshift just once. One more time. We'll go about 55, so relax off. That line out of this turn two, this last lap, got a little bit sideways, right?
Yeah.
Everything you did was perfect. It just happens that once you're going that fast and that near on perfection and that near on where you want to be on that line, it's gonna actually right up on that ridge, that little bit of a dragon's back right there. You can actually feel it. It kind of flattens out right now, right?
Yes.
So when you get up to that point, you're going so much, you're getting that rotational speed, and at that point, that's when it starts breaking it, and that's when you hear that traction control come in.
Yeah.
So, like I said, that was actually spot on because it did feel great to the turn, right?
It did.
So that was spot on. It just happens to be that the sweet spot for this car is when it wants to go around.
Yeah.
And that turn back there. So awesome through it. You're really precise. Sometimes it's a touch early on turn, sometimes a touch late. That's okay. That's something that you can always be worked on. The only thing I could say that's a touch early, that's noticeable for me, that's, I should say, on the consistent side, is for turn 4 going over the hill. Just a touch early. So if you go in a little bit too early, it does sacrifice some speed out of the turn on the downhill side. So if you go a little bit later, not necessarily at the end of the peak, so you peak and then you come down, and then as you come down, you don't want to wait until that point, maybe just a little bit earlier off that. So I'm going to have you do it up here eventually when we get up to that turn, but we'll let the GT3 go by. That's the only thing I can think of. Up here, the braking is good, just that one time it got a little bit loose. Happens. Sometimes it goes with how much brake pressure, sometimes it goes if you're like, oh, I squirted up, I can go back to throttle. You know, just little things like that. Like, that's all it is.
Right.
So, but no, I mean, I got my heart rate's up. You know? So, I mean, everything you're doing is great. I don't think that that 57 is it's definitely over. I think you already passed it. That's my take on it, but I could be wrong. But it definitely feels like you're very fast, very glued to the ground. So coming up over the hill and cresting, you want to stay a little bit more now in.
Yeah, okay.
So that way, you're cresting and you're able to get that drive down. Now you'll still be able to get close to the apex there too. So that was actually an okay line. That wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
But that's kind of where you want your entry point in. Now you might have to add just a touch more steering to get to that apex. But right there, that apex about 2 feet off, that's okay. That's not bad.
Okay.
But if you go too much wider, then you're actually at the risk of how much further you need all that track to exit out of it. Because if you keep your wheels spun, as you know, more turning, less power to the ground.
Right.
So by getting in that nice little threshold, you're going to be able to sustain that right there, okay?
Yeah.
We'll let one Lamborghini go by. Well, unfortunately, I would just dust them, but then that would be a social norm wrong.
Oh, no, it's all good.
So we'll let them go. I'll have you downshift once. I'll have you downshift again. We'll use this lap, kind of get back into a good groove. Won't really count this because I want them to get a little bit of room. If not, we'll try and pass them again. But do you feel good?
Yeah, I feel great.
Anything that you want to try to work on in particular?
Everything that you just said.
Everything is good.
Yeah, especially turn 4.
Okay, awesome. All right, let's have you get to it now. A little bit of throttle pedal. We'll smoothly bring back up that pace. Next time around, this will be back up to a good groove. Let's do it. Up 1. Test your brake pressure, see how it feels like. Down 1. Now in light throttle here. A little bit more. A little bit more. Start it now. Keep turning, keep turning. Now you're good. Go, throttle pedal. Square that thing up. Good. That's good. Exit out of that turn for that speed. Stay line. Look. Now in. Push that wheel. Get to that apex. Into throttle pedal. A little bit more. A little bit more. We'll see if we can go for a pass. No. We will go on the straightaway, okay?
Okay.
A little bit of throttle pedal. Keep it straight. Stay line wide. Now in. A little bit of throttle pedal. We'll be passing outside, okay? Okay. Go for it now, Stacy. You're good. Braking harder. Down. One more. Good. Get to that apex. Keep turning. Good to go now. Throttle pedal down. Keep on it. Keep on it. Shift. Braking. Down. 1. Turn on in now. Get to that apex. Keep turning, keep turning. Into throttle pedal. Now in. Closer, closer. Good. Into throttle pedal. Go, 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 go. Open wide out. Good. Braking. Stay line. Look. Get to that apex now. Now eyes up. Spot that freeway. Into throttle pedal. Good. Nice rotational through that center. Brakes. Turning, go now. Throttle. Brakes. Now in, push that wheel, get to that apex. As you apex, unwind out all the way. Good, all the way. Now. Now. Hard brake, hard, downshift. Down again. Remember, up higher than you think. Now in low. Make that a little bit later. A little bit of throttle. All the way down. Go, 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 go. Shift. Brakes, downshift. Turn down. Get to that line. Squeeze on. Brakes. Turn in more. Good. Feet turned. Good to go. Use more track. Go, 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 go. Brakes. Now in. Get to that line. Push that wheel in. Into throttle pedal as you apex. Use some track. Excellent. Brakes. Turn and go. Brakes. Hard. Turn with brake. Now release. Good to go. Run it. Hard brake. Downshift. Down again. Release. Get to that line. Keep turning. Good to go. Throttle pedal. Perfect. Look at that. Shift. Hard on the brakes. Downshift. Turn on in now. Get to that apex. Keep turning. Keep turning. Now squeeze in. Close in with brake. Keep turning. Now open up more steering. More steering. Go, 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 go. Brakes. Be ahead. Breathe. Relax. Now apex and go. Throttle pedal down. Bring it on. Good. Keep turned. Brakes. Turn with that brake. Now release. Good to go at apex. Back to it now. Unwind and go all the way. Hard brake. Down. Down. A little bit on fast in the hands. That's okay. It happens. You're no worries. That's okay. It happens. I'll do it too sometimes. Down. Relax. Now in. Push that wheel. Eyes up. Good to go. Closer. Get to that apex. Go. Use more track. More track. Perfect. Just like that. Brakes. So through that center, that exit out of there, you actually gain a few miles an hour. Good to go. Bring it on. Unwinding. Full on.